Welcome back, guys. Welcome to the Pickleball Hub channel, where we post your favorite recreational pickleball games, pickleball tips and tricks, and everything that has to do with pickleball. Before I start talking about the injury and the video you guys saw in the intro, if you guys can do the channel a huge favor, please like and subscribe so we can keep bringing you this type of content. So when you're bored at home and you need some background noise while you're cooking, you guys can play these videos. Something I like to do, I like to introduce the players. On the top right, about to serve, we got Kiwi. Yes, Kiwi like the fruit. Top left in the black, you have myself. My name is Wayo. On the bottom right in the orange, we got Barry. And the bottom left in the navy, we got Jim Watson. A little fun fact about my buddy here on the bottom left, Jim Watson. He actually trained Ben Johns a little bit a few years ago, or more than a few years ago. Talking about 6-7 years ago. Showed him a little bit of the softer game. He's a national pickleball champion. Cannot forget that he's also an OTL, over the line national champion. What can I say? The man's a stud. He's 70 plus, going on 20, and he moves around the court effortlessly. To prevent injury, you need to warm up. Guys, listen to me. You need to warm up. Doesn't matter how young or old you are. It's just always better to warm up. Stretch out your legs a little bit, your calves, your ankles, your quads, your hamstrings, your shoulders, your back, your chest. Just stretch out, just even if it's for a couple minutes, just to get the blood going to your muscles. You're gonna be better off than doing absolutely nothing. What I like to do personally to warm up is I stretch out a little bit, or my first game, I just take it really easy. I'm going through the motions. I'm jogging up to the no volley zone. I'm jogging back to the baseline. I'm going lateral, side to side, taking my time, moving around, getting a feel, doing big circles with my shoulders, if I'm gonna swat at any balls. And that's just to prevent injuries. What happened to me on this day was something that can have been easily avoidable, either by not playing or warming up. I already had a nagging injury. I had hurt my calf a couple weeks before trying to dunk with my nephew, a couple tennis balls into a basketball court. Unfortunately, I came down a little weird and tweaked or overstretched my calf a little bit. Felt a little pull, a little tingle in my calf, so just kind of like walked it off or whatever. So my calf had been a little tight for like a week and a half, 2 weeks prior to here. And I didn't warm up before I started. I did like a light little warm up, but nothing too crazy. I should have definitely not played this day, or just stretch my calf out a little bit better. The way it happened was, as you can tell, I don't know if you can see the punctures in the back or the tears on the windscreen, but it got pretty gusty and windy this game right here. And Jim, he hits the ball after I try to do a little drive down the middle. He blocks the ball and it kind of goes up and it lands in the kitchen. And right before I hit it, there's like a small gust and it pushes the ball away from me, so I have to reach for it. And when I reach for it, I felt this burning sensation in the back of my calf, a little pop. And I just dropped because I did not, my brain said, no, you're not gonna step on the ground. So I just had my leg up. You can see me just trying to keep it up. I turn around, land on my butt, fall on my back, and I just immediately grab my calf, and I feel pain and burning for like 10 seconds. So I know exactly what I did, but I grabbed my calf and felt my Achilles. Even though I know it wasn't my Achilles, I just wanted to feel my whole leg, making sure I didn't snap anything. But yeah, luckily I didn't. I knew it was a strain, and I was able to get up and walk off on my own. I didn't need a walker or anything. But after sitting for about 20 minutes after I iced it, yeah, I could no longer bear weight on it, and my buddy Cody had to walk me to my car. And I drove home and immediately put ice on it, elevated it, rested for a few days. But day 2, I could kind of put weight on it. Day 3, walk with a limp. 4, smaller limp. Day 5, very subtle limp. 6, 7, walk a little bit better. Then I could do a couple calf raises, maybe around day 8. Very nervous ones, but I was able to do them. Then a week and a half later, I started playing again because I was able to go. I wasn't trying to sprint or anything, but yeah, felt a lot better. And it was actually kind of good for me that happened. It was something waiting to happen because it could have been the scar tissue from the previous injury. And now I don't feel any more tightness in my calf, and it just feels a lot better. And here it goes. Here's the injury right here. Yep, my calf just gives up, and yeah, it just hurt. I felt instant pain for about 10 seconds. Then it went away, kind of just subsided. So I got up, felt my leg a little bit, and I walked off. And now every time I show up to the courts, I made sure to stretch my calves because I just don't want anything like that happening again. It's kind of scary. You don't know how bad it is when it happens until you get up and try to walk. But lucky for me, it was not as bad as I thought. Still wasn't fun, but it was a little bit deeper in the calf, maybe in the soleus, about a quarter size area that was very inflamed and very tender. But I'm good today.